so glad that you came back for another live. Today I want to talk about, dementia. I want to talk about making your mind healthy. And I don't really want to waste a lot of time when I'm doing it because I've got enough things to do. I want to be able to combine things to make things happen. I want to be able to use that holistic concept and be able to get more for the bang of my buck or the better value. So, I do not want a poor quality life. I do not want dementia. I do not want to have chronic illness. I don't want to be taking pills that interfere with my vitality or my stamina or my performance. I'm pretty simple. I want to make sure that my lifestyle doesn't have a lot of toxins to it, that my body is performing in all aspects, my mind is clear, and the relationships I have are wonderful. So, how do we do that? Well, I happen to have ADD and dyslexia. Now, I needed to slow all of the ADD down so that I could do business. I needed to be able to speed up things in order to overcome the ADD and the dyslexia. I read a number of books that started working with the mechanics of the body and the neurosystem. And I wasn't really interested in taking a lot of drugs in order to be able to fix the problem. So I needed stopgaps, I needed tools, I needed to be able to read a book or two. Well, it came out that I was able to find some really simple tools and tricks in order to be able to overcome the dyslexia. So the first one was that, in reading, I couldn't read. I can't take a test because I can't read the print. Well, that's not real functional if you want to get through school and get into higher education. So I had to do something about it. Well, what I did was I went and got this reading program called speed reading. And let me tell you, my brain finally caught up to the ADD and things went in. My comprehension went in, my retention went in. It was fabulous. So another thing is that when I am talking, I happen to be able to lose my thoughts and then not, forget where I am in the process. And there's a tool for that. And then there's a tool for dyslexia. And then there's a tool. So this is all available. And in the biggest issue is that you're not going to have to take drugs. And it's all available. It's in your price range. Go to the library. It's free. This type of information that's out here is ready and waiting for you to access. And I love it. Now, you happen to have problems with anger. You happen to have problems with just blowing up every once in a while. I can guarantee you that I can give you one motion just before you blow up that you will not become angry. And that's where you raise your hands like this, tilt your head back, and jump up. You will not be able to get angry. Do you realize that there are tools that if you're having a problem concentrating, you stand up and you walk out the room and then you come back, your mind will be clear. These are simple things that we can do in order to improve our lives and increase stamina. If you get rid of your anger, you're going to have better performance in other areas. I'm not interested in going out and getting a lot of pills and band-aids for the cure. I want cures. So I went out and started seeking advice from people that didn't have a vested interest in my outcome. I started looking for professionals who had the time to look at my health, to sit down and walk me through some things. I started delving into Reiki and Kabbalah healing, and it's done wonders, not only for myself, but for others. Part of our ability is that we as patients need to start shouldering more and more of our health on ourselves. We need to be more proactive. We need to get some of those nice little things that test our blood pressure, our heart rate, our breathing rate, our oxygen level, be able to monitor our sleep patterns. Because when we do that, what's going to happen is we're going to realize that we can diagnose ourselves, we can help other people diagnose us, and one of the things that's real important is that we're not going to wind up living a life that we don't want, with dementia, with separation, with anger, with frustration, with erectile dysfunction. It's not going to happen. So if you're interested in learning about those books in order to help you trick yourself into exercising. Oh, one of the other things in the book that I thought was real interesting, 12 minutes will help you decrease the chance of dementia. 12 minutes of running will help you decrease the chances of dementia. Just moving will help decrease your chances of dementia. I love all that because that way, when I'm moving, I am preventing other diseases. It's a holistic approach. So, if you're interested in getting more about the books, just comment movement. And if you're interested in learning about the challenge that I've got, that's coming up on January 17th, 2020. It's called 5 Days to Better Sex. Put me in the comments down below. And what I'll do is I'll write you back and give you feedback, and we'll get you involved. The whole idea is to help you create an environment within yourself to allow for your healing to take place so that you do not have any chronic problems and you live the lifestyle that you're really looking forward to. You have a great day. Thank you.